We only know one way to do it, and that's being real regardless of what goes on, period. Because all we know is that.
Yeah. Now this is what history sounds like. In the making. You got Mr. Murder in less than 60 seconds. You got the legendary Erick Sermon. Def Squad, huh? What y'all know about that? Pay close
You know I need to, then he come back like, but I got another one. Just give me the one.
You know, see, last time I'm gonna hit y'all with some of y'all lyrics. That's how deep I go into it.
Go ahead.
No, but I had to hit one of my, this is one of my little artists that I'm about to manage.
Okay.
Shout out to my man Jason Steele.
All right.
And
Oh, Jay Steele out of
you know, Minnesota.
Up top.
Oh yeah,
he
that dude got a look. You wouldn't even think he could spit like that. But then he started spitting. He say, my goals got goals, so now my hoes got hoes. Shout out to my man for that one. I was like, oh wow.
Everything.
Double up. Let's double up.
On
Goals got goals. So even my goals got goals.
I like the slick talk.
Yeah, oh yeah. You see him, he don't even look like it. That's what makes him. Yeah, he's a beast. Oh, he's a beast. You got hair. Yeah, but this Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to you, Kim Sermon. That's what we gotta talk about. You know what I'm talking about?
All the mothers out there.
All the mothers watching.
Mother's Day, Mom, you already
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we didn't know. But we got a special guest in here. Like, I'm gonna have to do my Sway intro, man. I'll be watching Sway too. Like,
That intro was crazy.
Oh, he always do it too, though. Like,
I didn't know that though.
I'll be practicing Sway. I'll be watching Sway. I'll be
I'm like, I'm
watching
gonna
you,
get
man.
on
Like,
Sway.
you
Let me
my
do my
idol,
intro.
man.
Make
Like,
something about me up, cause Jesus.
if I'm gonna do a podcast and I gotta pattern somebody,
Yeah.
you gotta pattern Sway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be him. You gotta be that cool dude. Everybody wanna come on the show,
Right.
and you gotta.
And he don't care if you argue with him or not.
Then he gonna call you whack. He gonna say you trash. I don't care how much money you got, whatever you doing. Like you can have 2 movies out, a book, all that, video game. You still whack.
But
That's why I like.
rap though.
That's why I like. But anyway, we gotta bring in a living legend. Give it up to him. Be here. Get a pioneer of the game. Somebody who one half of probably the world's greatest rap group. This dude helped out a lot of people's careers, man. Like he came up, you know, Redman and Keith Murray and the whole Def Squad and everybody, man. I can't even say too much more, man. I'm excited right now. I'm geeked up, you know what I'm saying? It's family, my brother, Kim. Let them know who's coming in.
Erick Sermon.
Erick Sermon, we got the best together. Everybody know it, man. I know y'all play things live to y'all. We got the great Erick Sermon in here today, man. It's an honor to have money. What's up,
What's up, brother?
Yeah, that's Sporty. That Dope Lines hat on over there.
I had to represent with the Dope Lines hat because I was here.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to do the political thing.
Okay. And we also got a special
Because as soon as I
guest.
get off there, I'm taking the hat off, I'm going to put on my other hat.
Right, see, he networking. He get paid to put on hats. You know what I'm saying? We got another guest in here too, though. We got to give up big honors, man. Miss Sermon is in the house, man. The mother of all this, like the mother of
They can't
your
see you though,
mom.
huh?
Everybody mom.
They can see him over there.
They can't see you? Okay. I got you.
Alright.
So we got Miss Sermon and we got Erick Sermon in the house. So I'm gonna start off the question with Miss Sermon. I know you got a love of music. Tell us your love of music, and you probably can tell us like a little Apollo story too, if you want to add it. I know you had your thing living, you know, in Harlem. You had the family, you know, had a business in Harlem, so they was close to the Apollo. So she was right there with that Motown sound. So, you know, just let us know, Mommy, your love for music and how it started.
Well, I grew up in a household that, you know, my parents listened to the music, and we always liked music. And I didn't in Harlem. It was my mom's best friend that lived in Harlem.
Okay.
So we were there all the time and every weekend. And yes, everybody that came to the Apollo I saw. I went every Sunday. I saw everybody. There's not an artist, R&B artist back then.
What were the lineups like though?
You had about 4 or 5 people in there. You had Al Green. You would have, I saw Michael Jackson when the Jackson 5 when I saw, you know, I saw James Brown. Anybody that was in That was an R&B singer. I saw him.
That's crazy. So you walk past Apollo and you look up in the bill and you'll see all those names just like right there. That's crazy.
So did you see any of them get bombed? Like, did anybody get booed or anything crazy?
No, it used to be this lady that comes, and I don't know who she was, but over the years that she continued to do that. You know, she was always a lady that she's sitting in the front, and she would run up to, you know, on the artist, she would go on the stage, and her wig would fall off.
Yeah.
And that was just a normal thing. You know, the first time I seen it, I seen her do it with Lou Rawls.
What?
You know, whatever. But it was just, you know, Lou Rawls was the Iceman.
Oh, right.
Really?
That's what they call him. They call him the Iceman.
He just stood still.
Okay.
Make it so.
You know, Al Green, you know, you know, you could go around the back of the Apollo when they come out, you know, and you.
This before they put the grits on them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Pre-grits. Pre-grits.
Took your hand off on Al Green.
Did you see Marvin Gaye there?
I saw Marvin Gaye. I saw Marvin Gaye.
Oh,
You know,
God.
I went to Marvin Gaye was my favorite artist. I went to every concert that came to New York at Marvin Gaye, even up into his last Sexual Healing concert.
Did they really throw panties at the man, mommy?
Everything. Marvin Gaye was a god.
No, Teddy Pendergrass got Teddy.
Oh, yeah, it was Teddy. Yeah, Teddy. Yeah.
But Teddy Pendergrass we used to go see Teddy all the time too. I saw Teddy before he came by himself when he was with when his first album, he was a special guest on the album.
Okay,
you know?
okay.
And then he started to branch out by himself.
Okay.
Hal Melvin and Blue Notes.
Yeah.
No, that's not with Pat LaBelle. That's
No, Hal Melvin.
Yeah, Hal Melvin. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he was at.
Yeah, we at the Calderon Theater
Okay.
in New York.
Okay.
That was Long Island City.
That was in Long Island.
LI too. So, mommy, growing up, raising Erick Sermon, did you know that he was going to be like a music head or whatever? Did you see like what
No,
tipped it
I
off?
was into hip hop.
Uh-oh.
Man, Eric, I'm 15 years.
Right.
Okay.
And when it was just music. I wasn't thinking about hip hop when I first heard hip hop. Oh wow, I thought that was just awesome. You know, when I first heard it.
What song?
You know, when the first records I brought home Apache and Rappers Delight.
Y'all hear that? Make some noise for that. That's a mama right there. That's how you raise your kids, right?
And I brought the records home, and you know, I didn't know Eric was into that. I know he was into dance and whatever. I wasn't thinking about the rap part of it.
Okay.
Because Eric stuttered.
Okay.
But he would tell me when he played the music, you know, I would listen, and he was like, "Mom, listen," and I would notice that he could follow this record and he wouldn't stutter. And you know, and that was like a difference in when he would be talking to me.
What was my dad's name?
He was the Papillon Kid.
I was the Papillon Kid.
Y'all remember Papillon Kid?
Yeah, he was dancing.
Okay.
So they did break dancing. You know, they put cardboards and paper cardboards on
a real break dancer.
They break dance.
I watched
the kids did in the neighborhood.
On Soul Train, Shalimar, the other singer besides the two, he was the Papillon Kid. And Shalimar, the other partner. So I kind of got the name from him.
Oh, okay.
I kind of like took his situation.
You took his situation. He's looking right now like.
So how did he don't know what's happening?
He's like, I knew it too. Like all these years, baby, I told you.
And in Long Island, the neighborhood that we were in, you know, that kept the kids out of trouble. I was glad that he was into something.
Oh, okay, break dancing. So
instead of something
all
else.
of it. Our Brentwood, where we moved to, was, you know, if we had so much hip hop, I would have never known what the city was.
Right.
Where we was at, had break dancers, graffiti, DJing, some of the dopest MCs was in.
So you was break dancing with Craig Mack?
Craig Mack wasn't around then.
Okay.
This is before I moved to the song Vernia where how we got rat infested and had to move.
Okay.
I moved to grandma's, that's where I met Craig Mack at grandma's house.
Okay.
But Rakim was around because his brother, we used to go see his brother, you know, at different clubs, you know.
Oh, Rakim.
Stevie wanted us to play, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, he had a brother who, I didn't know he had another brother who
he played my melody.
Right.
He played all the keyboards for Rakim's first album.
Yeah.
Because Rakim lived in Wyandotte, and that's where I grew up at.
Okay.
Real quick pause. This is some real interesting shit.
Shit deep.
So
Yeah.
it's real deep shit. I just want y'all to know. Okay, continue on.
So right. the small serious
I
break.
got this kicking shit,
Like,
but I'm
whoa. So you brought the record home, you know what I'm saying? He stopped stuttering, so how did he grow into an MC in front of your eyes? Did you see him like DJ in front of you?
Well, because I really, I used to go to, my little cousin used to take us to Harlem. We would see the groups, rap groups and stuff like that. But they wouldn't be in no big venues, these would be parties and stuff. Well, I bought Erick a turntable. I knew to buy him a Technique turntable. And to buy
just one.
And you bought the needle separate.
Okay.
That was the only part I knew.
Okay.
I didn't know nothing about buying the
two gloves.
Couldn't play it.
Yeah.
And the mixer.
Oh wow.
I didn't know nothing about that. I knew to get him the turntable and
the needle.
And some speakers.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
But my best friend, which we all grew up together, which was Duke.
Yeah, Miss Bernard's Duke.
He had a turntable.
Okay. Okay.
And so they put their stuff together and stuff like that. And then I would see them. Doing stuff like that.
He was a big part of my life too. And our second move from there, we moved to another part of which is East Brentwood. He used to leave his DJ set with me. So I used to put it on the kitchen counter. Well, no, the window sill.
Okay.
And I used to learn the DJ and all the records I had in there in front of me.
When I had a party, I would get Erick the DJ.
The DJ.
Right, because I had the equipment.
Okay.
After a while.
Wow, that's crazy. Son, the same way.
Because we played music all the time, and I never ever cared about how loud the music was. I loved the music.
Shout out to Dope Mamas. Hit the button again, man.
He started out DJing.
And break it.
Yes, you know what? That's why now when I go do things now, they be so shocked to see me on the wheels, not knowing. Yep, I started off this first. Yeah,
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So he did all the elements, like say dancing, the DJing, then he rap. So take it. I know he signed at an early age.
Right.
So when did you find out he was making demos or making music?
Well, I used to give Erick money to go, for clothes and stuff like that. And he was always out, never with the money and never reduced the clothes.
Wow.
One day I was at, I was staying with my mom, which was Parrish and his parents and live on the next street.
Okay.
My mom lived one street, they lived on the next street.
Okay.
that's how I met Parrish.
And that's how he met Parrish. So one day I had ordered this little stereo thing offline, and Erick, I know he had took it, that's to go with Parrish, and they used to make music on this.
Okay.
Whatever. But he brought this tape in, and it was, It's My Thing.
It's My
and
Thing.
You were
The first two singles.
Wow.
And he put it in the,
How old was he, mommy?
he was
I was
17. And he put it in the little recorder thing that I had. And I listened to it, and he was like, "Who's this?" I said, "I don't know." And he said, "This is me. That's what I've been doing with the money. Me and Parrish and stuff, we go to the studio."
Wow.
And from that, whatever, that car, Parrish would be teaching Erick how to drive on this little car they had.
That's crazy.
And stuff like that. And then they started to go to they went to shop their demo in the city.
Please listen to my demo.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Damn. So that's you made it sound like it was like a small thing. I feel like Dave too. Like when Erick and
Yeah, I wonder
Pepper's
why
mad, that's a
they
big.
ain't
That's
saying
real
nothing. Now.
views.
It's mad quiet right
That's
now.
that was like a big moment in hip hop when them two when they met, and then you got the first demo tape with not just demos, two of the hottest songs in hip hop history on that tape. That's crazy.
I thought it was so, cause Erick and Parrish were, they were friends. They was good friends. I watched Parrish teach Erick how to drive on the
Driving that little car,
little
stick
car,
shift.
your little stick
Right.
shift. He, whatever. Erick took his sister to the prom.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, that's crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It was all family.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay, they signed the deal, 17 years old. I know you was happy, right?
No.
What? Your 17-year-old son just signed?
Nah.
He hip hop, he in it, like.
No, I was sorry. My son had gotten into that business. I thought that business had, whatever. First of all, I was afraid. I just thought about, I didn't know anything about
Shit, no.
music business, and all I could think of was drugs. And I just didn't want Erick. I didn't want him to be involved in that. And then,
At Apollo, I think it was the first time you seen him perform and you was a nervous wreck.
Well, mommy never watched me for a long time. She never watched me straight on.
I paced.
Yeah.
In there.
Just recently at the Central Park,
Okay.
I had my whole family come. My grandmother was in New York. Whatever they was on the stage, so they finally watched. She was afraid that I'm gonna get booed or something's gonna happen. So imagine for 25 years never saw a show of mine. She always, by the time I get on stage and get announced, she's on the hallway or either someplace else until it's over.
Until it's over.
Right?
And when I went to
knowing that there's nothing never gonna happen to me.
Right.
I was going in Central Park, I said, Eric, I say, that's the baddest group I ever seen.
Make some noise to that.
Look at me. Look, you're still quiet.
I know, I never seen you.
I couldn't believe. I said, you can write anything you want. You can say anything you want about EPMD.
That's crazy.
At this age, they sound like them records.
That's crazy. So, okay. So
they perform like husband and wife.
No. I don't think I seen them on tour, but like I don't think they rehearse, but they don't rehearse like you think they do to be that tight. But it's
this kind of clockwork.
Like PMD always on point.
He's definitely a great performer as a partner.
Yes.
Again, my whole crew, for some reason, I don't know how that happens though, but like Murray became a great performer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Redman became a great performer.
Yeah.
And that come from watching me Run DMC, then watching EPMD, then watching coming from what I came from, they watched us.
Right.
Because everybody didn't get that.
Right.
But when you do it correctly, if these kids will do it correctly, they will be able to.
You have somebody in front of you. Like tell us a story about you being like first of all, people don't know like you went on tour with Run DMC.
Right. So Run DMC is who. There's no secret that EPMD didn't. Again, EPMD, Run DMC, like
2 years ago. Watch out for my son, whatever. Right. Because I trusted him, that. Watch out for my son, because I'm not, I figured he's a man, perished with his father, and they was tight.
Right.
So he was older, except for we figured that you can't have two presidents. So this is going to be it. Then,
right.
Take care of my son. Yeah. And I would do that.
And I know Eric.
Yeah.
Eric wasn't serious about no business. Eric was about them. Eric was about them girls, to be honest. That was my son's downfall. It was about women.
Okay.
So I would say too, Paris came to my house, and he said to me, these were his exact words. So you need something, you need something. And I was looking at him, like. In other words, you think we don't have anything. I done worked all my life. I worked for 32 years before I retired. I'm not living off of my son. My son.
He's a making noise for that Mother's Day.
Okay, on Mother's Day. Hold on. On Mother's Day.
So when he came to ask me that, so I'm saying to myself, so you knew that y'all have set this up so he don't have anything. So to make sure that, because he ain't watching his finances. Because that's not what he's doing. He's running. And he's trusting. He's trusting his friends.
Yeah.
Right.
So when he said that to me, I was angry, and I was looking at him, and I was saying to him, I don't know what happened, and I don't know what y'all gonna do with my son, but if you think just because he has 2 sisters,
right? Okay.
And that y'all gonna do something to my son, I say, but if you touch one
she was
one hair on his head, I say, I'm living here. But I was raised in Wyandanch. I knew everything.
Make some noise for Wyandanch.
Oh, yeah, Did you hear this thing?
Play with it and give him food. Play with it. Touch my son and you regret it.
Hey, man.
Hey. You hear that? Hey. See, nobody heard that story, man. That's some strong mother love.
And it's not disrespect. Again, to understand again what you asked the question about us being a mom.
On Mother's Day. That's strong.
That's a strong story.
Yeah.
So when he told you I'm moving to Atlanta, whatever, what you think?
I told him.
Wait. So when did you move to Atlanta? Hold on. What's going on?
After the breakup.
After the breakup in 1992, I said, Mom, I know where I can go.
Okay, now.
Because don't forget, my grandmother's here and my aunt is already here. So when I said that was her thought process. Like, okay, well, he gonna go where family's at.
Right.
So when I acted, she was like, oh yeah, immediately. Because see, my thing was like this. They had 3 signed statements on me. So either I'm gonna stay here and let them lock me up, or my thing was to get out.
Hell yeah.
You know, and then deal with it later.
Yeah,
Figure it out.
Yeah.
So they come in, I'm gonna get it in Atlanta then. Come get me here. You know what I'm saying? But my mother was complacent. She's not one response was negative. Sure, let's go. You can go.
Damn, so your finances?
I asked her
You had
first.
everything
No.
No?
I had $1,000 in the American Express card.
Damn. You came into a line like everybody comes.
So I came like this, but my mother knew that her mom was here.
Yeah.
So there's no way he's gonna be okay. So I met the guy from Detroit, not knowing that
Greg.
Big Meechin that was in the studio with me every day.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
So when you look at that and BMF is there, not knowing, oh, that's Detroit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But they took care of me, they covered me.
Damn.
In a way where it was comfortability.
Okay.
So then it just into play just started moving. Next thing you know, Atlanta's saying, Atlanta's own Erick Sermon. They opened up this whole place to me.
Yeah.
The mayor was Bill at the time. Gave me the key to the city, I ain't take it. I was next door to Hosea Williams, giving them money to feed the homeless after a while. But in the beginning, it was just me and Left Eye.
Damn.
Because Left Eye was also a person who was in a place where she was going through it too.
Right.
So I just lived with her. I didn't have a place to go.
Right.
Damn. You know? I mean, really, I could have went somewhere, but I lived with her in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Why not?
You know?
That's great.
So
money.
me, her, and Illegal, which is Jamal and Malik, lived together.
That's
Illegal,
crazy.
That's when I
That's real cool.
That's crazy. Like he did a lot of real.
Talk about Larry Lash, Chicago.
Yes, yeah.
Larry,
But
that's my
and
man.
not just, even though you talk about the kids and the youth, I look at some of these artists who I see when I'm in the street, and they'll say stuff like, how's your brother, and it's like, when people do things for you, I've learned now that it's not those who you do for is gonna come back and help you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was always looking like I hear them say stuff like I heard Rick Ross on, was like, listen to my demo was my record that I vibed out to, but I'm like, I remember you in the house. I asked my brother for the record.
Teflon Don.
I liked him in the beginning.
Put him
He had a
on.
record called Maria, and when he left, I said, Eric, can I get that record?
Yeah, you
And
did.
He gave me the
No,
CD
Wayne
of
ended up doing
Teflon
Maria.
Don singing the record
Yeah.
Maria. It was hard.
Yeah.
And I didn't know who Rick Ross was. I just knew I like to do it.
His name was
hard
Teflon at the
records,
time, yeah.
And he left the house, and Eric gave me the record. But again, it's like, well, why never seen you come around after the fact? You know what I mean?
Right.
Or why I didn't see even with, I think they had like some pan with Bone Crusher in them, and
Yeah.
I just was like, I seen y'all was in the house and we was eating together, you know what I mean? So like, where's the people? Like, where's this camaraderie that's supposed to happen? Now that Atlanta's here and y'all all connected, that's cool.
It's what
We was
Dave
here
is
too.
it's what Dave is alluding to.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's why I'm so glad. Let me tell you something, man. This is not just a vibe that y'all doing,
Right.
and not about being successful, but y'all gonna be successful.
Yeah.
Everybody at this table is gonna be successful. The reason why is because it's real.
Right.
You can't. Nobody's coming to get you.
Right.
And they can talk all they. It's not us. They're not coming. I don't care who in your face, shaking your hand, telling you, yo, but they're not coming.
Damn.
They only coming is when you make it so you make them come.
Yeah.
But as far as you
Yeah.
want to come up trying to, they ain't not coming.
Yeah. But they watching.
But they watching.
Yeah.
They watching.
Watching and waiting.
And that's the part that makes it so dope is the fact that you be able to say, you know what, yo, we did this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then because then the sponsors and stuff like that, then you out here doing whatever what you ever want to do, but nobody's coming. This is the move you do.
Yeah.
The move you're doing. The belief that you have in yourself is what gets you to that purpose.
Speaking of that, right, I want to talk about that because a lot of people counted probably everybody at this table, in this room out. So we all know that feeling, being counted out. But I've been
17
around.
years for me.
I've been around this dude, and the level of people asking him like, "Yo, E, you still rapping? You still producing? You still doing things like?"
While he was giving away.
But only
music.
blacks do that though, D.
What's that?
Only we ask. Yo, Dave, you still doing that podcast?
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, you still doing that? Or word? Yo, that's working for you?
Right. Yeah.
Like, yo, that's how you supposed to introduce me or talk to me like so and so. I would be like, yo, how you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, word, oh, that's great. That's dope. That's that's how you're supposed to.
Yeah.
But that's not our people.
No, you know when people are really supportive of you because of how highly they speak of you to others.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I get on the phone and be like, hey, look, my man got a dope podcast, boy, tune in, it's popping, we cracking.
That's right.
That's enthusiasm because you know what it is and what it's gonna be.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know, some niggas
And
you might get on the phone.
it's not benefiting you to do it.
It's not benefiting you to do it. You just fucking with
That's
them.
right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just good karma.
That's
It's
okay.
motherfuckers.
I got
And
you.
it's a lot of people that they don't want to give you that light until you already have it.
Right.
So they try to minimize your growth.
Yeah.
That's when they pick up the phone and be like, oh,
I need to hear that.
that's when they be like, oh, that little podcast they got.
Oh yeah.
The room over there.
Yeah, hit that.
Yeah. Speak on it, Daddy. Speak on it. Breathe.
That's when they be like,
Breathe.
no, this a big podcast, but they still gonna be saying that little podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
Guess what? So that motherfucker get bigger again.
And bigger
Right.
and bigger.
And bigger again.
Yeah.
Until you gotta check in,
Yes.
and then now, motherfuckers ain't really fucking with you anyway.
Right.
Because they know what you want.
Right.
Can't get on the podcast with y'all.
But somebody that's successfully driven, see, we not even paying no attention to that hatred.
None.
Nah.
You cannot even,
You don't need that
you
energy.
can't invest your
Nah,
time
you don't need that
nor
energy.
energy into that. You gotta learn how to just let that shit go over your head
Yep.
and grasp all that real shit.
Right.
Like I do when y'all talk.
Yeah.
When we feel so good about coming in here,
Perfect sense now.
You know what I'm
I got
saying?
you.
we feel so good about coming in here. We're not in here to be like, let's be successful. You know what I mean? We're in here to do what we do, which is vibe out and tell the people like, yo, the voice that we speaking is not being spoken. We always said that. We didn't do this to come in here and compete. If somebody's doing this or we doing well, we gonna rock with y'all.
Yeah,
We're gonna follow y'all. We're gonna support y'all because what you already doing. We saw a void and was like, wait a second.
Yes.
I thought that Buttons was gonna do what we said. You know what I mean? I thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
that. When things started turning to be political, I saw when he was asking for me to come, like, oh, finally we're gonna have, they gonna talk, you know what I mean? But I still was like, but you know, what's the knowledge? You know what I mean? Let's do the knowledge to that. Let me see, you know. Because we was going to support and follow. And I'm saying I still don't. I'm just saying if you do something well, I don't want to do it. I want to support what you do well.
Right.
If you make clothes well and I'm like, that's the clothes I want to buy, I'm going to go buy them clothes.
Yeah.
Unless there's a void for me to say, wait a second, I only like your shirt. You ain't made nothing for no big girls. I got to go make something for myself.
Okay.
I'm going to go do that.
Right.
We doing this because there's a void that's not
It's a
here.
void.
There's a void. There's we talking about a war show. It's a void.
Yeah.
The void.
Yeah.
We're going to do it. We're going to
That's
do
dope.
what's not
That's
here.
dope. It's not here.
And we're gonna connect with like-minded people, which is why we're gonna do this whole podcast party, because it's about other podcasts that are doing something different.
You are in a place right now, Atlanta, Georgia,
Yes.
with this melting pot.
we definitely trust
to-
All the creatives.
Shout out here.
Everybody's
we
here.
downtown.
Everybody-
We here with you.
Shout out all the independents that's coming out right now.
So now we gotta talk about Vernia.
Okay.
Let's talk about
We talked about Bernie last podcast, the whole podcast.
Shit. With the motherfucking on the three of them things, collard green soup, spicy joint, West Indian style, slash Miss Hand style shit. You know what I'm saying? What's good, nigga? Good, right? Guess who fathered your style? You know Shalal, he in your brain. Intact energy, do your thing. All about hoes getting twisted, parlistic, slang, prostitute, shady girl, learn my logistics. So much style is church, Jimmy Swagger, who rhyme 24 carat, he in the back of something foreign. Seats orange, hit the block carnage, kill everything in the square, who own Onyx.
Cruising on the back streets on dubs. Pioneer Benzie box 12-inch subs. On my way to wine dance, going down straight path. Windows down while the music blasts. Stop by my man's house, scoop up him. He take me down the block so I can meet Rakim.
Check it. Yes. No malice.
Don't tell me that you ride for your niggas and you'll die for your niggas and your niggas ain't riding for you. Funny how we all falling victim to the lies in the scriptures that I heard preachers say to be true. Now I can see the flaws in the perfect man, and I can see the law only work for them. It's hard to get involved with a helping hand when you from where I'm from, they don't give a damn.
Where I come from, BLM, we screaming. MLK, man, we out here dreaming.
Alright, look.
Okay, let's get. I'm making sure. Go ahead.
And it's crazy because, like, on the outside looking in, I didn't even know all the songs that he was making, that he was doing. I didn't know, like I didn't know he was cooking. I just know he was working on a new album. And when I heard it, my first, First of all, the first song, shout out to RJ.
We only know one way to do it, and that's being real regardless of what goes on, period. Because all we know is that.
Yeah.
So y'all want to be with a true podcast. Dope lines. I'm not trying to even give, they didn't actually do none of this. This is just me saying that it's something that's needed. It's a void. And the fact that if you want to come and ask questions or want to come and put your own 2 cents in, or need to have a question for Dave, for he can beat you down, or Kim, for she can talk sexy stuff, or T, come from Chicago. You know how Chicago is. I can imagine what type of, the stories he gave me about Chicago. I hope you're giving him that side of Chicago too. Yeah. But it's the fact, like, at the end of the day, dope lines, and look for them. Look for more of that. And they downtown Atlanta, right here for you to drop by. Where I come from, BLM, we screaming. MLK, man, we out here dreaming. Homie, it's go time. Your mark, get ready, set. Some of y'all still not ready yet. You still wanna blame it on the system. That's played out now, ain't nobody listening. Mad information all across the nation, all over the TV, all over the station. Them cops is crooked, we get them straight. Y'all go ahead and wait till America's great. Cause Trump's just a man and he's human. He can't stop nothing that God is doing. Y'all keep pursuing and go be the spirit. Tell a hater sit down, be humble, word to Kendrick. Who cares if they offended? Your fears you face them, all doubts erase them. Your dreams you chase them.
Don't tell me that you ride for your niggas and you'll die for your niggas and your niggas ain't riding for you. Funny how we all falling victim to the lies in the scriptures that I heard preachers say to be true. Now I could see the flaws in the perfect man, and I could see the law only work for them. It's hard to get involved with a helping hand when you from where I'm from, they don't give a damn.
Let's go.